What's up, real MVPs? Welcome into the daily video where we take you through the dampest of dudes, the soggiest of shooters, the moistest of men, and sometimes even the mistiest of misses. These are our wet boys. If you are new to wet boys, these are players who popped off the day before that we love to give some recognition to, and then at the end of the year, we keep track of all the wet boys and give yearly wet boys at the end. These are kind of like our players of the day. If you're new, how it works is usually there's a possibility of 5 wet boys. Dave, Jake, myself, Soapy, all get to nominate a wet boy. Also, patrons at patreon.com/MVPvids, silver and above, get to vote on a wet boy each and every day. Boom. That's the 5th nomination, a possibility of 5 each and every day. However, if you cannot support us at Patreon, we do have a poll that goes on our YouTube page, MVP Sports, the community tab. You guys can still have your voices heard. So to get into it today, we only have 3 wet boys. 2 people, I will not name who they are because you will figure out who they are, did not give wet boys for today. So we only have 3. And starting it out, we're going to start with my wet boy. All of them coming from the NBA, and I got to give love to the man who now is the king of the triple-double in the NBA, and that is Russell Westbrook. Russ having the we knew it was going to happen this season. He is now the king of the mountaintop for the triple-double, passing Oscar Robinson in yesterday's game against the Atlanta Falcons. So, I mean, one of us had to give him the wet boy, right? One person, whether it was Dave, Jake, myself, Soapy, or the patrons, somebody had to give Russ the wet boy. And I went ahead and did it. He deserves it for this great feat. Won him an MVP a couple years ago, and now he is the king of the triple-double in the NBA. So kudos to Russ on his achievement, and we'll see if anyone will be able to break it because he is not done making that number go higher and higher. Then we move on. Soaps' wet boy again coming from the NBA. Soapy's going with Domantas Sabonis, Dave's boy, getting a wet boy, a 20-20 game yesterday. Pacers also played today against the 76ers. They got the win, but this is from Monday's performance where he had 21 points, 20 rebounds in a great game for the Pacers. Pacers trying to keep pace in that play-in tournament vibe. They're trying to stay in. Right now they're the 9th seed, going with, they'd be matching up against the Wizards. So we'd see my wet boy against Soapy's wet boy in the first round of the play-in tournament, 9-8 or 9-10. Pardon me. And then the patrons, they're the 3rd wet boy of today. Jake and Dave not giving wet boys. And the patrons went with Steph Curry. He's been phenomenal. He did everything to help them win against the Utah Jazz, even though Jordan Clarkson had 41 points, had a last shot at the end of the game that did not go in. Maybe there was a foul call. I don't know, maybe there should have been a foul call that was there, but nonetheless, Warriors did a great job to win that game. Steph is willing them to the play-in, into the playoff. They will most likely play the Lakers or the Blazers, most likely the Lakers, in the play-in tournament. And let's see with the patrons how that added up with the YouTube vote. And yeah, the YouTube vote, Jordan Clarkson was the one. No write-in votes for Steph Curry at all. DeJounte Murray even had himself a game as well. But we had, look at that, La Liga, 2 goals and a Betis win. The goalie, Dreiger from the Panthers had a great game. Yeah, we had great performances all around. Jordan Clarkson getting the majority of the vote there. You can still vote, have your voice heard for yesterday's games. These polls don't go anywhere. They stay up all the time. I was going to say 24/7, which they do, 365. So go ahead and vote if you haven't already. That will do it for this short edition of Wet Boys today. We'll have more tomorrow. So let us know down below who you think should possibly get a nomination for tomorrow's video. If you want to support us, patreon.com/MVPvids is how you can go ahead and do that. Want to thank you for everything you guys do. And as always, have a good day, everybody.